NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a holiday love read for Sagittarius.
All right.
What up, Sagittarius?
Oh, the bottom of the deck, the Magician.
The Wheel of Fortune.
All right.
And the Magician. What?
Wow. All right. Oh, first card out, Six of Swords.
Ooh, speaks of moving on, y'all.
Yeah,
moving
walking
on.
away from the past. Walking away from whatever hurt you, whatever had you in fear.
Oh, wow. That's a great time to do it, too. It's like
walking away to start a new beginning.
Huh, that's strange. Okay, there's three wands. Alright.
So the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands.
So you got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius,
On
and
the
universe.
table.
And this one, it's 21. They just call it the universe. It's the world. Something is. It just looks like, I mean, just intuitively, because you know that's how we read. It's like intuitive. That's why we get so many messages that are so precise. We don't just read the cards. We don't just tell you what the cards mean. We read the cards as they're coming out. This just speaks of, like, as weird as this is, like getting to the edge of the world and looking out. Like going out your front door, walking to, I don't know, the beach and looking out. Going, just giving up and going out and getting to, yeah, like the edge
Seeing
of your
it
world
all
or something,
for the
and
first
looking
time.
out and going, wow. I mean, there's so much peace.
Oh, Six of Cups. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this
Ten
is
of
somebody
Cups.
who is just, it's so peaceful. Somebody has made peace. I hope this is for a lot of Sagittarius peoples that had a hard year or a hard couple of years or a few years or whatever, or even just a hard week. I hope it's a time of letting that go.
Christmas
So now we
spirit
have-
come over you.
We have double sixes on the table, so this is a Six of Pentacles. Yeah,
We've
that
got-
holiday spirit, that just
We've got
remembering.
three
it's
sixes. Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and Six
Oh,
of
and
Pentacles.
Six of Pentacles. So we have triple sixes on the table.
666.
We've done that before.
Mean anything, mean one. 66. 6.
She's just so funny, right, you guys? King of Cups. So there's your water sign. There's your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio.
Well, you walked away from something that hurt you, obviously, with the Six of Swords.
And now you're waiting to, like, okay.
Oh.
And now I have this
Seven of
peaceful
Cups.
feeling that's coming in. It's like that old saying. What is that old saying? If you love something, set it free. If it doesn't come back, it was never meant to be. If it comes back, it's yours. Whatever. Don't hold on too tight to anything. It's like you did that. It's like you just let it go. It's like you went out to your balcony and let the bird go. As weird as that is, I'm just saying it's a metaphor. Like you went down to the beach and you let it go. You let all the like strife and things you were holding in, all these feelings from the past and this love and what you thought you had and this and that and the other, you let it go. It was like a surrender. It was like the
hard.
end of the road. Yeah, very
It was hard to do.
You had to
but
get
you
to the very
realized.
bottom where you realize there's nowhere else for me to go except to, I have to let it go. I cannot hold this in. This gotta go. And in that, now you've, oh, I just love it when you can't get the card off the fucking table. Now you've just you're flying. You've been picked up. You need to pull, yeah, because we did these angel cards. That is exactly, this is somebody getting carried away. This is somebody.
Make time for self-care.
Yes.
Taking care of yourself is essential right now.
Yeah. Because this speaks of somebody who let go of a great love, like an ideal that you had so much hope and love and everything for, and it just didn't turn out that way. And now it's like remembering the good times, letting them go. Remembering all of this stuff from the past, letting it go. Getting yourself to that space where it's like, I've given as much as I can. I have, oh my God.
You are so
I
hurt.
have given. See, that Six of Pentacles speaks of like balance, that giving and taking, which is, you know, the normal and like the normal dynamics in relationships. How much you give, you don't give to get, but when you put the other person first and you give, they usually will give you back, right? If it's a good relationship. And this person just, if you're trying to like build a little paper ship or whatever and put the memory of this person in it, or put him in a bottle, this king, whoever this was, put them in the bottle and set it to the water and let it go. Because there was no balance there. You weren't getting anything back. You were giving and giving. See, you got that 3. I'm just going to fight with the card on camera. That 3 is like, look, you know what the regular 3 of Wands is like, where it's like waiting for that return. All of that's yours. The sea, the goods, the ships, the castle, everything, all of that stuff is yours. If you're waiting for yours, which is this King of Cups, to come back, no. You had to go through that space of like, you know what? Clingy, clingy, clingy. God, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. He's mine, he's mine. She's mine. However it fits for you. I can't let it go. I can't live without it. I can't. Whoosh.
I feel like in a few cases for Sagittarius, not everyone here, but for a few Sagittarius, you lost someone to, I mean, physically lost them. I feel
Physical
that they died.
loss, maybe, yeah.
For some Sagittarius, you lost a love.
Because this is you, Sagittarius, sitting there at the edge, looking out at that water and just going, I have to let it go.
You grieved and
I've
grieved,
been
but
grieving
there's a
and carrying
time-
it for a long time.
There's
yeah.
a time for everything, and you have to give it up.
You have got to. You've got 7 wands. 7. And we know what 7 wands is, especially under 6 cups. That speaks of just, you know, trying to be above it, trying to guard yourself against all that.
Crawl out of it.
Yes,
Trying to crawl out of the hole you've
Queen
been.
of Pentacles. Hey, that's pretty good, actually. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there's your earth energies over there underneath that 10 of Cups.
The star.
Hey, that's good under this. You got some divine influences coming in. This looks to be like... You tried your best.
It just wasn't meant to be. You've grieved. You've hung on longer than you probably should have.
Everyone does that, though. That is...
It's time to come out of
everybody.
it. It's time to come out of it.
Everyone clings to that person, ideal thing, that we lose, that we love so much. Everyone clings to that way too long, longer than we should. But this one just, yeah, I mean, this is like make time for self-care. That's exactly what you would think it would mean. It is time for you to take care of yourself.
Get out.
And not just grieve and sit around and grieve and sit around and grieve.
You've done all that.
It's time to pick yourself up, get yourself all cleaned up, put on a pretty dress or a nice suit or whatever, and go to your family holiday party and look like $1,000,000 and feel like $1,000,000. And, you know, it's self-care. It is time to get yourself together. Now that it looks like your emotions and thoughts can get more aligned, this is trying to bring in that bodily alignment, that reaping. Whereas you sat for the longest time not getting anything back. There was no, this person is gone, they're not coming back. However, like she said, however that fits for you. Not getting any of that back. Now you're ready for that. Because you got the Queen, over here you got 6 of Pentacles. There you got the Queen of Pentacles with 10 of Cups. That Queen of Pentacles is ready to give you the world. Health, beauty, just beautiful decorating the world feelings. These succulent, wonderful, we're all here to just, enjoy it feelings.
Queen of Wands under that King of Cups and the 9 of Swords under the 7 of Cups.
You're going to have moments where you just
exactly,
go.
That's what I was going to say. You're going to have moments when you're going to want to fall back.
Ace of Cups. It's okay.
And that's okay, yes.
Everybody does that. That is that's normal. You're going to feel like that. If you didn't, I would be like, wow, you're pretty efficient. That's almost scary. If someone doesn't have days like that, it's almost scary. That's the kind of people that, you know, you kind of wonder if they're sociopaths anyway. Well, for heaven's sake, Sagittarius, now you're not even letting me trouble. God dang it.
The Hangman.
I just flipped that.
The Hangman.
Told you, if they're supposed to come out, they're going to come out. I just flipped that.
So.
That's amazing. I love it.
It's time to stop contemplating, thinking about it. It's time to do it. There is a life out there for you.
And I think you're actually thinking of it. I think you're starting to think of it. I think you're scared because I think you're having big, fat, huge dreams of flight, dreams of fancy.
8 of Swords.
You're having this weird feeling like it's the end of your grieving process, and now you're like, oh, where's the, what am I?
That's all you've done for so long.
You're kind of stuck in that thing, and now it's like you've got this 7 of Cups dragon flying off into bringing you, you know, into Never Never Land where everything is, and you're like, oh my God, it's so fucking beautiful. I don't know what to do. You're overwhelmed with emotions, and now everything is starting to wake back up again, and ta-da! This is nothing but loosening chains so that emotions can flow again. That's all it is. Emotions can flow again. It's going to feel like you are hanging upside down. It's going to feel like the ceiling is missing. It's going to feel like you're floating. You may be feeling like you're literally floating at night. I think something in you is making
There's a lot out there. There is. You did, whatever it was that happened, you tried to prevent it.
You're going back and forth. But I think something's going to happen. You're going to have like some kind of really intriguing experience really, really soon. And then you're not going to be able to let it go. It's going to further you along the path that's opening up for you. You're not going to be able to deny it. This thing right here is like a real, real mentally, like opening up. It's like, I can't take no for an answer. I have to follow this through. I have to see what's going on. That's your Prince of Swords. I have to see what's going on. I can't just let it go.
The 8 of Pentacles.
Yeah. See, you're going to have to, there's something that's pulling you out there. It's pulling you out there, Sagittarius. And that's so Sagittarius, right? Really?
The Traveler,
something's
Not
gonna
stay
get
in one
you.
place.
Something's gonna get you in an uproar, and you're gonna go, I can't let it go. I gotta see this. I gotta know what's on the other side. I have to see it.
Travel.
You're gonna set yourself free. 5, 6, 7. We've got double 7 cups. I have 7 cups too. Check it out. So you got double 7 cups. Yeah, there's something just really intriguing here. You've got this like vision, fun, creative, whatever thingy-majig, something.
Well, you sat on hold for so long, so much passed you by. Now that you're coming out of it, you're seeing some of the things that you missed that didn't catch your attention. 4 swords. Oh,
Let's
did
just
yours come out first?
No. Go. It goes back to that make time for self-care. You have got to relax. Don't trade one anxiety for the other.
Don't trade wine for cigarettes.
Shit. That would be a hard choice to make. Which one do I want? I want all of it. I want them both.
I don't drink wine, so.
I have to take him. It's 3, but look, I got 8. 8 of wands. Okay. I got the lovers. Look at them. Squish, squish. Lovers. Queen of cups. Look. With that king of cups over here. Look at that. Oh my God. And the sun. I don't know if this is just I don't know if this is like it really is getting into that super self-care, like just bringing yourself back to life type feeling, or if that truly is like a new
love
relationship. Yeah, a new love coming in. I think one of my cards flipped. I'm just trying to find it. So let's see what you can say.
It could be both,
Sophie.
depending on who's listening.
It could at least bring a choice, because that 8 of wands is like your messages and your movement and it can be frenetic energy sometimes. So she looks like she's looking out the window at whatever is presenting itself. And yeah, I have like a strange set of cards flipped out. God dang it, what is this? For heaven's sake. Golly. Sometimes y'all don't even let me shuffle the cards. Y'all stop it.
I see self-care, taking care of yourself. For a lot of Sagittarius, there could be some that this means a relationship, of course. But I think also it's the lovers, love thyself. When you feel better about yourself, when you feel better in your skin, you're going to just feel better overall.
Yeah, for sure.
And you have neglected yourself so much of late.
That 4.
Yeah.
That's a real needed card, that 4. Because even though it seems like way up here you didn't move, you didn't go anywhere, you were stuck in that, you still weren't getting any rest. You still weren't taking care of yourself.
No.
You still weren't feeling any good. So even though now you're like, all of this stuff is opening up, you're looking at the world in a different way, you're setting yourself free, you still need the 4 swords energy to come in and take care of you.
Yeah.
Because you've got
Every morning was a Monday morning.
Yeah, oh God. Ugh, what a perpetual nightmare.
Every Monday was a Monday morning.
But the speed of this doesn't look like it's something that you cannot handle. It doesn't look like something that's frenetic. 8 of Wands energy coming in with a Lover and Queen of Cups and the Sun. That looks like something you can definitely handle, walk into, feel, not get overwhelmed by. Yeah, here we go, Empress. See, Empress. I like that because that means, you know, nobody's gonna make the Empress do anything she doesn't want to do. That's your Earth Mother. That's your wife, beauty, love, happy, under control, dynamic, forceful. You do what you want. Don't nobody come in and tell you what to do. No, 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 no.
The Hermit.
So, okay, even though somebody presents this to you and you have a choice, you're not hurrying into anything.
No.
You're looking at it and going, well, I don't know. You're going to play coy.
You're not in a hurry at all for anything.
I think you're going to have a little bit of flirty, coy. Oh, I think I'm just going to, I know it's Friday night, but I'm just going to pour myself a glass of wine and get in the tub and watch Netflix videos or whatever your thing is, or watch us on YouTube, because, you know, I watch a lot of other card readers when I'm, like, getting in my downtime and stuff and in the tub and whatever. Fun. Love it.
I watch DIYs, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
I watch all
channels.
kinds of videos.
I like atmospheric music videos.
I like makeup videos, skincare videos.
I like all kinds of atmospheric music. If it's like a 3-hour track of like...
I'm not a music listener. Music makes me nervous.
Zombie apocalypse music or something. I love it. Music makes you nervous. That's so bizarre. This, I feel, has a little bit of flirty in there. You may still be rather young.
But that's
This is
even
second
flirty
time
still
after.
goes with the scenario of taking care of yourself. Because
Yep,
what
it
makes you
does.
feel better than to put on your best dress and
go
make your face up
flirty.
and go out
Yeah,
and have somebody come on to you and you
Yeah.
flirt back. That makes you feel good.
Little Miss Flirty Pants. Or, you know, if you're a guy and you see some of this here, this could be like just you taking on that energy too and going out and flirting with girls or whatever side your bread is buttered on, or however they say it. I don't know. Whatever way it fits for you. That could be fun. Anybody can be flirty. Flirty, flirty, fun. Yeah, I think somebody's just gonna, you know, you're just in right now.
That
I think
between space. You're in that in between space
Yeah.
when you're coming out of whatever it was that happened
Mm-hmm.
to you, moving forward, and you're just kind of like experimenting. Not even,
Yeah.
I'm not sure experimenting is the right word. You're just taking one day at a time, trying to enjoy whatever the day brings you.
This one flipped with the moon a minute ago and I didn't take it. Ta-da! Eight pentacles. So what is that like?
So you're on your
are
way. You're on your
perfecting-
way.
I think you're getting some sort of like psychic awakening, opening. Yep, as soon as I said that, because a minute ago I was like, I don't know, that's too disjointed for me, and that goes with how whoever's feeling, I'm feeling the same thing in my head.
Right.
There's your Ace of Wands. So this message is specifically for, so now these eights are starting to become real clear, and this abundance and this Four of Swords and this feeling like this downtime thing you're doing, something is coming, like you're getting like you're uncovering something that you didn't even know about yourself. It's coming up from the depths. It's coming to the surface.
How much you could
And-
love, how much you could love, how much you could feel for someone. You didn't think you were capable of that type of feelings, that deep. It's one scenario.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep going. I'm looking, I'm feeling it. Yeah, because once you open yourself up and you let yourself free of like this Eight of Swords, I think you're going to be getting like, what do they usually call it? I've heard people say like,
What?
like psychic downloads. Something like that. Like there's something here. Gee whiz. Yeah, something is like, yeah, there's something here that's speaking of just, let me keep going. I'm sorry. Can't. Oops. I know what I want to say, but I don't want to say it because it may be way too esoteric. It may be really, it may sound strange to some people.
Well, I know Sagittarius has realized that it's new to them in the sense of they didn't realize how deeply they could feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think what seemed like a gigantic quagmire you couldn't get out of.
The lovers again.
Again.
Second lovers.
I think that you are definitely, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. I hope this doesn't step on anyone's toes, and I hope it doesn't make anyone feel weird, and I hope it doesn't cross any lines about anything, but I think you are, I'll just say it, talking to your dead, whoever pertains to, like, you actually lost somebody physically in this world and they moved on, you are going to be speaking to them. You are going to be actually speaking to the person that you've lost. This person is coming in.
Knight of Swords.
Yep, this person is coming in specifically to, you are getting visitations from this person. So the people that this pertains to, where the person has gone, crossed over, they are coming back to visit you. They are coming back to visit you.
You've had such a hard time letting go.
Yes. That
till perhaps they
I
feel
got
like
chills
they
all
need
over
to
all of a sudden.
come in.
That's why that makes sense now. Real in a real strong way with that Seven of Cups, her on that dragon next to that 7 wands. Because everybody's saying, you gotta move, you gotta move on, you gotta do all this, you gotta get up and do all this stuff and whatever. And you're like, I don't want to do, you don't tell me what to do. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Now it's becoming clear. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to switch my deck here because now we've got a bit of a different energy coming in here.
High priestess.
I'm just going to keep going, okay? Yeah, now we're getting into a different territory. Right out of the box. Right out of the box. Haven't even shuffled. I mean, I shuffle these cards all the time because I pull them out everywhere. This is my Gothic Tarot. I use this for all kinds of good messages. So I'm going to flip the script on you guys right now. There's your star. Look at this. Way, way up above the clouds. Getting super clear messages. Now I want to see how much the other person didn't want to let you go. I want to see how much the other person has invested in you. I want to see what this other person's got in store for you that you can't move on. You can't move on.
Some people never move on.
No, but I don't want you to be stuck in the phase where you're waiting for a visit. Yeah. Where you're waiting for visitations constantly. All you do is stay behind closed doors because you're like, I might get a message from this person that is gone. If you're trying to hang on so tightly and sit so still, because you know High Priestess that Cancer, it just makes everything go like this. It grounds everything and you don't move. It's typical Cancer energy. When this becomes like an ill-dignified reading with like 8 of Swords, and you're trying to, what you've been doing to yourself is, it's not a false sense of security, it's a false sense of flight. The best thing you can do for yourself right now is self-care. Self-care. Not that you forget the other person completely, but I think for the moment, you actually need
to give up on
give up the ghost. is what I'm trying to give up the ghost. You need to come up out of the quagmire, because the quagmire, what started out as innocent, like visitations and maybe a spirit
that they
whispering
put off
sweet
as
nothing.
their imagination for missing this person so badly.
Yes, and now it's turned into, I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything, I can't think of anything else, because this person this spirit has got you possessed in this space of the moon and 8 of Pentacles, where now there's your moon energy. All right, there it goes with High Priestess. As soon as I threw this, what did she throw? Mm-hmm. So that tells me we've got Cancer, Pisces, Moon, Psychic. Sit down. Let things come up from like subconscious. Let things come in from spirit. Then in comes the Knight of Swords. In comes the Knight of Wands. There's the Star, which talks about cosmic communication, hope and inspiration. It's a false sense of hope. This thing is gone. This person is gone. Whether that means physically, emotionally, they left. They're gone. They're not here with you anymore. This thing that you've been like sequestering yourself in this space of like, I need to, now that actually has, what's weird about, I found that juxtaposition with that hangman, because I was like, you're hanging yourself, but you're seeing the world in a different way. I think you're developing through this. You have developed some kind of psychic gifts that, like you just said, you didn't even know you had. It's
exactly.
Opening something up. It's made you sit and work in that space of the moon with this 8 is like keeping your head down, working, perfecting it. But you've been using it to perfect it on the wrong thing. You're focusing on you. And what you need to be doing is taking care of yourself physically, emotionally. Diving into this and staying there and stagnating for a really long time is too much. It's
not all true visitations.
No.
All.
No.
You want it so badly. You're making
Yes.
some of it.
Yeah.
You're like telling a story.
Yeah, you're making some of this up. Oh, it's so.
So you need to think back. The first visitation you had, what was told to you? Were you told to move on?
Yeah, were you told to move on? And are you getting messages with this 8 of Rods right here about lover, I love you, and the sun, and it's so good. This is somebody who's, I don't want to ruin your beautiful experience, because it is an experience and it's true to you. It's fed you somehow, but now it's starting to decay. It's the feeling of it now is starting to turn with that hangman and that 4 of Swords over there. Now it's starting to get more like swampy. It's starting to get more swampy, a little more sexual, a little more devious.
And that's when you know it's not the spirit.
Yeah. When you start feeling like heavier and more sequestered, and now this one is looking more and more like you need a cleansing. Like you've been trying to, I'm not very articulate. I wish I was more articulate. This speaks of like needing to bathe, but in more than one way. Like a psychic cleansing, a spiritual bath, bringing this under control. There's a whole bunch of sexual energy that somebody has taken control of as far as you're concerned. That's why we were saying you need to get up, put a dress on, put some lipstick on and some fishnet hose and go out and flirt with someone else. Because something has got that's why I got that 3 of Wands, and I should have taken it. One of the first cards out here is 3 of Wands, and when I get that, it means like those bottom chakras, the bottom 3 chakras down there, holding all of that sexual energy is just like, is all wrapped up and sequestered and stuff. And it's like, what started out, you think, oh, I'm seeing clearly, I'm learning now it's been like you're usurped. Somebody standing over you, just funneling all of your sexual energy out of you and into them.
So you need to have a ritual bath. You need to cleanse yourself of this. You need to find a way to let go of it entirely.
Yeah.
You're not doing yourself any good living this way.
No, because it's not going anywhere.
Well, it's not
you
healthy.
Could just keep going on like the wheel.
You could live like this.
You could live like this for 20 years. You truly could. You could live like this in your head, in the spirit, disconnected from the people and things around you.
And I don't believe that that's what the spirit told you when you got the first visit or first few visits. Not unless they were malicious.
See?
And
we keep telling you the same thing. That's why we're getting some of the same cards, both of us. Because what we're telling you is true. We're coming into alignment now. Both of us are telling you, look, lovers. Look at that depiction of lovers.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God. What we're telling you is true. But
it's not
there
real.
We go. There we go. I
real.
just flipped the deck. There it is. Now you can see what I was talking about with those bottom 3 chakras getting all tangled up and not being able to go anywhere. Now that's not the traditional meaning of the 3 of Wands. I get it, but that's how I read, y'all. That's what I do.
Well, that's how it's being read in this throw.
Yeah, it is. You have got a huge amount of energy that's just blocked up, and you're where it started out, where you were like, oh, this is such a sweet little thing now in your imagination, and now it's turned into spirit coming in, obsession, holding you down, wrapping all your sexual energy, all that chakra energy that you have for moving on and creating your own life. Now it's funneling all to them and this other world and something you can't control, and you don't even know what you're putting your energy into. This right here has several different meanings, and this is one of them. You don't even know. Your head is down. You're putting energy. Whoops, that's the moon. Sorry, this is what I pulled out. These two together. This moon right here. See, there's the moon with that 8. It says you don't even know where it's coming from. God knows where, and it's going God knows where. It's coming from deep down inside of you, from this being all wrapped up and everything. Mm-hmm. And then it's funneled. Your head is down. You think you're working on something. And these nights that are coming in, this night, the other night, the lovers and all this is telling you, we've got you going where we want you to go. Damn.
You need to move out of this situation, and you need to do it immediately.
I keep getting this magician and this. Oh, yeah, let's see, because I got the tower now. Yeah. I think you've kind of been onto this for a minute, because I got 6 of Wands. Look at her.
Good.
She's
Thank heavens.
Badass, right? Look at these cards. These are like, oh my God, I love them. Then, the tower.
You need to tear that down.
And then, magician.
Yeah.
That's it. There's enlightenment coming in with this tower of magician. That lightning is even hitting you. Like, what we're telling you, I think it's been on the edge of your consciousness, and you're like, well, bam, this is for you then, because we're telling you that that's actually what has been going on.
Yeah. It's not in your imagination.
Nope. Some spirits have snaked in here and stolen some of your stuff, and
not your spirit. You were
no. It may have started out like that. You may have gotten this like,
but you opened yourself up.
See, just carrying you away with the sun. That's why I was looking at that sun, going, that sun doesn't feel too great. You got double suns now. In the right situation, that's good stuff to have a double sun. In this reading. Look at that. Somebody's just carrying you away, sweetie. Look at that. I mean,
wake up.
In a good reading, that's kind of, you want to get carried away like that, right? You do. But
not
in a reading like this, it's not what you want. You want to come back down to earth. You need some, like, psychic cleansing, and you need to remember, first and foremost, I'm rubbing my face because I'm like, oh, I can feel it.
I can say this because Spirit showed me this. The few Sagittariuses out there that are Jewish, you need to go talk to your rabbi and have a ritual bath.
That would go for anybody.
True.
You need to get all of this. You've got to remember who and what you are, and you need, now that you've got this a certain amount of clarity coming through. It's like that lightning striking in this magician. It's this tower. Now it's all going to come down. I think it's coming down whether you want it to or not.
Oh, yes.
Whether what we're trying to do
much.
with this too is we're trying to get you before you do get sick, because this kind of thing can go on for a long time, and it seems like it's so fun and whatever, but then being disconnected like this will get you into that place where your body will start to get sick, because your energy is disconnecting you from the earth, and it's all being pulled upwards, and you're being snaked. Like there's snake energy all over it, which is great, but not in this
context.
scenario. So just do like we said, there's a million ways to break the chains. There's a million ways to go. Put that aside, and now it's time to go. Because if you don't, this is the kind of thing that can slowly, just start to, like she said, fester and kind of rot. So self-care, real self-care, not just sitting around talking to and living in fantasy land, talking to spirits and living in fantascy land and stuff. You need to
if you want to talk to someone, you need to talk to someone
like
that can actually help you. Seek professional help. Seek your rabbi, your priest, your
do something to bring yourself back down into
pastor,
reality.
whatever. Yes, yeah. You definitely, if you feel you can't handle this on your own and bring yourself up out of the pit that you've dug for yourself, then you need to seek some help.
Yeah.
Because there is life after this for you.
Yes. There's so much that's ready to happen for you.
Yeah.
There's so many things. What you lost is...
It's devastating.
Yes,
but you can't
deny life. When you deny life, that's what happens. When you disconnect yourself from the earth and from living and from actually using reason for stability and money and a job and keeping yourself safe and all of those things, that's what happens. You got all caught up in something else, and all of your energies just went to something else. I don't want you to get sick, and that's what the next step, inevitable step for something like this is.
You always make your own self sick.
Disconnecting and then getting sick. Ugh, I don't want you to do that, Sagittarius.
So Sagittarius, several different scenarios here. If it applies to you, take what you need, discard the rest. We hope that it helps, and you do whatever it is that you need to do to bring yourself up. Self-care is so very important right now. So until our next read, bye-bye.
Bye.